Hello, this is Amanda, and I am coming at you live from Mi Casa. As you can see, I'm not in my normal location, but I tend to travel around a little bit. I don't know if it ever made it up, but I was making videos in my backyard the other day. But you guys know half of them don't make it up anyway. So, big exciting news. I am officially 180 today. 180. Okay? Never seen that on the scale before, ever. I'm so super stoked. Okay. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a food haul. I went shopping yesterday, and I've learned something, and I'm sure, like most of you, a lot of you have probably already figured this out, but it's weird because there comes a point where something in you just clicks, and you got to change it up, and you got to start eating different things because you're sick of eating the same old thing all the time. And I tended to go and go grocery shopping and buy a lot of healthy food, but they were perishable things like fruits and vegetables and meats and stuff, and then they never got eaten fast enough and they ended up going to waste. So I started thinking about it, and I was like, well, how can I stock, and I don't need like a huge stock or anything, but like, how can I keep things in the house that are healthy and good for me to eat, and I can pick up and eat quick and everything? Because you know how it is when you have a lot band. I mean, it takes forever to eat, and I would sit down and eat with my family, and then I'd be on my third bite and everybody would be done, and then I'd be sitting there forever. So here it is, guys, confession time. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys what happened. I started getting fed up with how long it was taking to eat. My family, I'm sure they were annoyed with the whole situation. Things took forever, and meal times were kind of miserable because then I'd still be sitting there forever, and it would take forever to get things cleaned up and everything. So anyway, long story short, I actually just started eating whatever I could throw in my mouth and I knew would go down my throat easy. And a lot of times that was candy. I did eat a lot of candy. I still eat candy. I love candy. Guys, chocolate, okay, it makes you happy. It really does. Look it up. It's like the chemicals in chocolate. Like helps with your serotonin or your endorphins or something. I don't know. Anyway, I would know, but I'm not focused on that right now. I'm really excited because I want to show you what I got at the store. Okay, so part of what I got, let me see, I have to move some of this stuff out of the way really fast. Hold on. Okay, so part of what I bought at the store was I got a lot of canned goods. I want to start doing different things. I want to add variety, but I want to make things that like everybody can eat, and just healthier things. So I picked up this. I know that these are sometimes a little bit high in sodium, but this is Select Harvest Light 100% Natural by Campbell's Maryland Style Crab. Okay, got to represent. I'm from Maryland. I don't live there. As you guys know, I live in North Carolina because my husband is in the Marine Corps and we are stationed here, but got to have my Maryland style crab. Although I am a bigger fan of cream of crab soup, which we also do really well in Maryland, obviously. Okay, moving along. Let's see. Now I don't need a lot of pasta. I don't need a lot of pasta, but sometimes I do on occasion. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to get down. Sometimes it will. Sometimes it won't. But my kids and my family like stuff like this, and obviously it wasn't completely eliminated from our diet, just because I got a lap band or whatever. But I love this stuff. Annie's. It's all organic, and it's whole wheat shells and white cheddar. And as you can see, oops, hard to do this backwards and stuff. So everything's organic, made with 100% real cheese, real milk, all the good stuff. This Annie's stuff is really good, okay? Go after the organic stuff as much as humanly possible. Also, I found this. Now, I went to Harris Teeter. We don't have one here in town, so I don't get to go there very often, but Harris Teeter is one of the best grocery stores ever. And they just have so much more selection than places like Lowe's and Walmart and the commissary. I mean, there's so much to choose from. So I've decided from now on, I'm going to make one shopping trip a month. And I'm going to get, all these kinds of things that, are non-perishable that I need to have on hand, and if I need them. And then if I need perishable things like fresh fruits and vegetables and stuff, I'm going to go a couple times a week and pick them up as I need them, so they don't end up going to waste. Oh, but I forgot to tell you, this is Creamy Deluxe Macaroni Dinner with 100% real cheese, whole wheat, shells, and extra cheesy cheddar sauce, made with organic pasta, no artificial anything, zero trans fat, a naturally good source of calcium and protein. So I wouldn't sit down and eat all that by myself, but I would serve it for dinner. We do love tacos around here. I am all about some Mexican food up in mi casa, okay? And I found these at Harris Teeter. Now, I know they're corn, and they do have, I really love the, these are blue corn taco shells, just so you know. And, you know, there's 2 grams of protein, which I was actually kind of shocked. I didn't realize that it had it in there. But I compared the label of this along with other taco shells, and actually this was much better than most of them. And this is also organic, made with organic blue corn from Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden. I thought that was pretty interesting. But, oh, look, here comes the monster. Let's see. What else do I have to show you guys? Ah, I found this. I was so excited. This is College Inn Culinary Broth, white wine and herb. It's got chicken broth flavored with wine, thyme, oregano, and rosemary. And no MSG, you guys. Now, there's no fat. There's only 5 calories. There's no saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, no only 1 carb, 1 grams of carbs. So yeah, it's really not bad for you. It's not great. I mean, it's not going to do a whole lot for you nutritionally, but it's not bad for you either. And what you can use this for, there's like some recipes on the back, but you can do things like just marinate your chicken, you know, marinate it to your meat before you cook it, marinate vegetables with it. You can use it in place of oil when sauteing things for a low-fat, healthier choice. You can put it in rice as a broth for your rice instead of water. I don't hardly ever eat rice. I can't get it down, but once in a while I make it for my family. You can use it to make gravy. You can use it to make soups and stews and stuff. So yeah, pretty good choice. Culinary Broth by College Inn. Let's see. Oh, I love this. I originally learned about this from Melanie, so thank you so much, Melanie. I don't use this very often because I don't eat... Actually, son of a biscuit! I totally forgot to get my waffles. Once in a while I have waffles. I love Eggo, but I tried the Special K after I... What? Okay, hold on. Let me get him something. What do you want? Dum-dum. Dum-dum. Here you go. Dum-dum. Here you go, too. Dum-dum. Okay, I'll put those right there. Okay, so anyway, I forgot to get my waffles. I'm kind of upset about that, but I learned about the Special K waffles, obviously, from Melanie, and this delicious syrup, Hungry Jack, sugar-free, and you can warm this up in the microwave before you use it. It's great. There's no fat. There's only 140 milligrams of sodium, only 20 calories a serving. So yeah, it's really not all that bad. Okay, I got these tortilla strips. Now, I know you guys are like, oh, okay, what the hell does that have to do with lap bands and dieting and stuff? And some of us can't even get that done anyway. But I'll show you. I'm going to put this on top of something. Per serving, there's only 35 calories and only 1.5 grams of fat, and only 4 grams of carbs. So it's really not all that bad. No sugars, nothing like that. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. He gave me a dum-dum, see? My son loves me. He does. Okay, so next thing, moving right along. Raisins. I know they're high in sugar, but they are also an excellent source of, what is it, calcium and iron or something? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, 6% iron, 2% calcium, 130 calories a serving, but there's a lot of potassium, 310 milligrams of potassium. I wouldn't sit around and eat these all day every day because they are a little high in sugar, but if the rest of my diet is fairly like low sugar anyway, then some of these, it won't hurt, and they are nutritional. They do have good nutritional value, so actually I want to have one like right now. Raisins sound really good to me at the moment, so I'm trying to get this thing open. Jumbo raisins, woohoo! I like that, jumbo raisins. Alright, love me some raisins. Okay, so, I just got this for the family. Sometimes we'll have it if we have burgers, which, oh, speaking of burgers, let me show you what kind of burgers I get. Alright. These are by far the best turkey burgers of all time. Butterball turkey burgers, seasoned and grill ready. There's 240 calories per burger, 11 grams of fat, which is a little high in fat, okay, but some things in your diet are going to have a little bit higher fat content. You just can't get around that. But here's the good thing. 31 grams of protein per burger. 31 grams. That's awesome. And I usually don't eat these on a bun, so what I'll do is I'll just cook it, and then I'll put some mushrooms and onions, like saute some mushrooms and onions, put on top of it, and then put some cheese on top, and then that's it. I just slice it up and eat it just like that. So delicious, guys, delicious, delicious, delicious. Real quick, I'll show you a couple other things in my freezer. I like these. Tyson grilled and ready. Let's see. Chicken breast chunks. These are good. The recommended, I always do everything in the oven, always. I like cooking in the oven. I don't really like using the microwave very much, but the recommended method to cook these is actually in the microwave. They taste delicious. You just lay them out on the plate. I put a microwave cover over the plate and cook them. It helps keep a little of the steam in. I think helps keep them a little moister. But they don't dry out, and they have really, really good flavor. Guys, these are good to put on top of salads, but you can also just, have a little serving of them for lunch or whatever. And there's 23 grams of protein per serving, and only 120 calories and 2 grams of fat. So that's pretty good, guys. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I know I've shown you guys this before. I think I did in my last video, but I really like it. This is from Sam's Club. It's the Members Mark brand Mesquite grilled chicken fillets. And they're already fully cooked. They're glazed, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And they have like a nice, like a mesquite smoke flavor to them. Each one has 20 grams of protein and only 2.5 grams of fat and 110 calories. Pretty good, and they taste delicious. I like to dip, I know this, you shouldn't use like a whole lot of sauces because they're kind of fat, but I like to dip them in like some like light ranch dressing, Kraft light ranch dressing. So, and then, oops, hold on. Sorry guys, okay. I like to get these Normandy vegetables. You just pull them out, put them in a dish, put a little water in them, about 3 tablespoons of water, cover them with a plate or something, or a lid, and stick them in your microwave and cook them up, and they're really, really, really good. I like to put a little tiny bit of margarine on them, and some paprika, and some garlic salt, makes them taste really tasty. This is by far one of my favorite foods of all time. Parmesan encrusted tilapia. And there is 15 grams of protein per serving, and only, well, it's it's a little on the high side for the fat, 10 grams of fat, 230 calories, but if I eat one of these, that's all I can eat. So, and they are really, really good. I love fish. You're going to find that out pretty quick. And then I get frozen broccoli, and I get frozen corn, and these come in the little steamer packs. So you can just throw them right on into the, you can just throw them right on into the microwave. And they are ready to go. Let's see. Alright, if I eat bread, which I hardly ever do because it's hard to get down, but my family eats bread and I like giving this to them. Sara Lee's soft and smooth 100% whole wheat, no high fructose corn syrup. So, put all the stuff in the freezer. Put all the stuff back in the freezer. Can you put the stuff in the freezer? Put it in the freezer, bud. Okay, I found these yesterday at Harris Teeter. These are chicken of the sea salmon cups. Good little on-the-go thing. Just grab it and run if you got to eat something quick. There's only 2 grams of fat and only 80 calories per serving, so that's for each of these. There's 2 cups in the pack. But there's 14 grams of protein. I had these earlier today. They were delicious. So the can's not in here anymore, but smoked mussels by Hayden House. And they are, they're in sunflower oil, and there's a little tiny bit of salt added, but there's 9 grams of protein per serving, and it says this little tiny can. This little can is supposed to be 2 servings. Yeah, right, okay. But I ate the whole can, of course, and that was 18 grams of protein, and only 95 calories a serving, so less than 200 calories for the whole thing. I also found these Neptuna. It's like tuna sticks in a little glass jar. Delicious, huh? Only 50 calories per serving, only 1 gram of fat, and there's 14 grams of protein per serving, so that's another one of those little on-the-go, really good kind of things. Okay, so the tortilla strips I got to put on top of this, I'm going to make this one night. This is Amy's Organic Soups, low-fat black bean vegetable. So I'm going to make that. And that's got 6 grams of protein and only 1.5 grams of fat and 140 calories per serving.